Hey guys, it's Jean-Claude, and so far this box is batting 50-50. One absolutely amazing deck and one absolute trash. Ooh, as I picked this up, this one felt good. Let's see if feelings have anything to do with whether or not a deck is actually going to be good. And we're going to start... Oh gosh, it cannot be good, right? There's Mars. Oh, it's out to get us. Alright, it's Shadows, Mars, and Logos. AT Juicegrudge of the Overloaded Ruins. Well, I can say that every one of these decks has had some really fun names so far in this box. So that at least is going for it. And we're going to start off this deck with Shadows. Okay, fantastic card. Silent Dagger, it's an upgrade. Amber, whenever you play it, this creature gains Reap. Deal 4 damage to the flame creature. Love this card. So you're going to Reap, get the Amber. Maybe the creature has some other effects, and you're also going to kill a creature. Nice. Oh, we also have Dusk Runner. This creature gains Reap, Steal, and Amber. That's nice. And Silvertooth, the perfect card to put them onto. He is 2 power, he enters play ready. Very good. Naughty the Thief, 2 power elusive. As an action, Steal and Amber. 2 Naughty of the Thieves. And we're done with creatures. Okay. Seeker Needle. It's an artifact. Deal 1 damage to a creature. If that damage destroys that creature, gain 1 Amber. Wouldn't that have been great to see it with the Bad Penny deck? Why couldn't you have been there, right? Oh god, there's 2 of them. Jeez. If we would have had both of these with our Bad Penny deck, that would have been absolutely nuts. That would have took it to another level, right? But instead, it had to be sitting in the deck to the right of it. That's... Oh god, there's 3 of them! Oh no! Are you kidding me? Jeez. Oh, what a box. Okay, well, we know what it is. I can't believe there's 3. Oh, jeez. Okay. Card's name I will not say. If you've seen previous videos, you'll know why. Whenever you play it, you purchase a creature with power 3 or lower. Nerve Blast. Steal an Amber. If you do, deal 2 damage to a creature. Miasma. Okay, nice. Amber, whenever you play it, your opponent skips the Forge Key step on the next turn. This card's always good because just preventing your opponent from making a key at least puts them a turn behind, so that's awesome. Oh, and Bait and Switch. Wow. Play if your opponent has more Amber than you, you steal 1. Repeat this card's effect if your opponent still has more Amber than you. Very nice. And that's always the final Shadows card. We're now on to Mars, which I'm sure will be just a huge disappointment. Red Planet Ray Gun, it's an upgrade. Amber, whenever you play it, this creature gains Reap. Choose a creature, deal 1 damage to that creature for each Mars creature in play. It's important to point out this does it for both players' Mars creatures. And there's 2 of them, okay. Oh man. Oh, here we go. Yixlix Dominator, 9 power, 1 armor, taunt. He enters play stunned. 2 of those, okay, I like this guy. Vesmia Think Drone, 3 power, Reap. You may archive a friendly creature or artifact from play. Yolik Mega Mouth, 3 power, Fight, Reap. Use a friendly non-Mars creature. Hey, Mind Warper, 2 power, elusive. As an action, choose an enemy creature. It captures 1 Amber from its own side. Mother Gun can come in handy. It's an artifact. As an action, reveal any number of Mars cards from your hand. Deal damage to a creature equal to the number of Mars cards revealed this way. Ooh, Crystal Hive. Okay, it's my favorite Mars artifact. What's it do? Well, as an action, for the remainder of the turn, gain 1 Amber each time a creature reaps. Let's see here. What was there, like 5? Okay, 5 Mars creatures. That's a respectable number to have with this Crystal Hive. Combat Pheromones. Amber, whenever you play it, it's an artifact. Sacrifice Combat Pheromones. You may use up to 2 other Mars cards this turn. Okay, so this is actually a little bit better. A little bit better than Crystal Hive because this allows us to, on a non-Mars turn, boom, use Crystal Hive, use another Mars creature, and whatever house we used, we can reap with those creatures and get the bonus. So, pretty good. Total Recall. Amber, whenever you play it, for each friendly ready creature, gain an Amber. Return each friendly creature to your hand. Very nice. This card can definitely have some big explosive uses, so not bad. Oh, and a Key Abduction. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, so we can gain the Amber from playing Total Recall, and then look at this card. Key Abduction, Amber, whenever you play it, return each Mars creature to its owner's hand. Then you may forge a key at +9 current cost, reduced by 1 Amber for each card in your hand. So if you have a big fat hand, you can really reduce the cost of a key. And sometimes you can forge a key for free. Research Smoko, 2 power. When he's destroyed, archive the top card of your deck. Osmo Martianologist. He's elusive. He's also 2 power. Fight, Reap, heal 3 damage from a Mars creature or stun a Mars creature. Pretty good considering we have Mars in here. Can heal those Yixlix Dominators. Novu Archaeologist. He's 4 power. As an action, archive a card from your discard pile. Nice. Dr. Escotera, 4 power. Whenever you play him, gain 1 Amber for each forged key your opponent has. Bat Drone, 2 power. Skirmish, Fight, Steal, and Amber. Spectral Tunneler, it's an artifact. Amber, whenever you play it, choose a creature. For the remainder of the turn, that creature is considered a flame creature and gains Reap, draw a card. Twin Bolt Emission. Amber, whenever you play it, deal 2 damage to a creature and deal 2 damage to a different creature. Phase Shift. You may play 1 non-Logos card this turn. Easily one of the better Logos cards. And we have 2 of them, and very nice. And a Library Access. Wow, this box is pretty big on the big name cards. We've had bait and switches and library accesses in most of the deck so far. For the remainder of the turn, each time you play another card, you get to draw a card. Fogify, and whenever you play it, your opponent cannot use creatures to fight on the next turn. And our last card is an additional Fogify. So, this deck's pretty interesting. I love the fact that it has Crystal Hive, a personal favorite card of mine. We had the 5 Mars creatures with it. We had a way to activate it and still have another house. So, stopping our opponents from fighting, that can be pretty good. Library Access, always a solid card. Especially with 2 phase shifts. Getting the 2 draws from that's very nice. Twin Bolt Mission, great Logos card, doing the damage, gaining the Amber. Spectral Tunneler is okay. It adds a reap effect to the creature to draw a card. But let's see, we only had, what? Okay, we had 4 Reapers, because you pretty much always are going to fight with the Bat Drone because you want to steal. But just here on Logos, yeah, it's not bad. Plus we get the other additional reap effect with Osmo. And the Archaeologist, which is pretty big. I do like this guy quite a bit. I almost think they should have made him 3 power, just so he's easier to deal with some of the other houses. The 4 power does kind of up his power level, like as far as how good he is compared to some other cards. Key Abduction we discussed. I don't think we're really going to be able to cheat too many keys with this. Still a nice, fun little card. Total Recall said I think we can get a decent amount of Amber with that. Sometimes it's important to, after you got yourself 2 keys, you just need a big burst of Amber. And this is going to do that because you can return every friendly creature. It's not just Mars. So you have 6 creatures out. That includes whether it's, 1 Mars, 3 Logos, 2 Shadows. Bam, that's an immediate 7 Amber because it also comes with the Amber on top of that. So sometimes that burst Amber can win you the game. Combat Pheromones, we discussed it with Crystal Hive, very good. Mother Gun can be good. Yeah, so let's see here. Dominators are awesome. Ray Guns on top of Dominators is actually really good. The Bait and Switch plus Miasma, wonderful. Nerve Blast. Okay, so let's kind of look at... Oh, God. Oh, can you imagine if there would have been 3 Secret Needles and 3 Bad Pennies in that last deck? How amazing would that have been, right? They totally should have been together. Gosh, let me make sure it doesn't have the other deck's name. Nope, dang it has this one's. Yeah, I was hoping for some sort of weird error there. The Knotted Thieves are good. Silvertooth, as I said, fantastic with both these upgrades because we can immediately use them without having to risk just playing the card and not getting value. So let's see here. As far as steel's concerned, you got 1, you got 2, 3, 4, basically at least 6. And then there was the Mars guy. Here we go. He's basically another, so that's 7. And I don't think there was any that we had here in Logos. Logos is not very well known for any steel other than Bat Drone. Yeah, we should have Bat Drone, right? There we go. Okay, so a decent amount of steel. Nothing to write home about. Bait and Switch is very powerful. I like some of the combos we had here, as I said, with the Silvertooth, and these upgrades are awesome. Even just sometimes putting these upgrades on top of the Yixlix Dominators, because you know they're most likely to survive, that's really good. Secret Needles, this is the second deck I've ever actually opened that has had 3 Secret Needles in it. It's kind of interesting because you can really whittle down some creatures and really set up to where you can start gaining Amber on them. Or even just take out, I mean, it's nice to be able to use 2 of these to take out a Hunting Witch, while still gaining 1 Amber. So not bad. You can even, thanks to Nerve Blast with some of those Secret Needles, really take down a little bit bigger creatures. So, not horrible Shadows. The Mars is okay simply because of the Crystal Hive and the Total Recall kind of coming out of nowhere. Logos, I mean, it has great cards, but it's a little bit weaker. I don't know why it feels weaker. I mean, normally you see a deck that has a Library Access and 2 phase shifts, and you go, okay, that automatically makes a deck better. But I just feel like the Logos overall was pretty weak. I mean, sure, it had some neat things, archiving a Library Access with the Novu, but the deck is a little bit light on creatures in my opinion. What was there, like maybe 4 Shadows, 5 Mars, and maybe 5 Logos? I'm pretty sure it might have only been 4 or 5 Logos, right? So it's light in creatures. I mean, that's just kind of like personal opinion there, but I would like to have seen more creatures in this deck. So as far as the rating's concerned, it's definitely better than yesterday's deck. I feel like it has a lot more game to it. It's not tournament worthy in any way, shape, or form, But we are going to give this deck right around a B-. Yeah, let's go with B-. I cannot believe just the craziness involving the Seeker Needles and the Bad Pennies. I mean, they should have been in the same deck. Am I wrong here? God. All right, guys, thanks for watching.